Hi guys. Hola a todos. Hi. Welcome back to 99 Nights with Mar, episode 2. I'm so excited you're here. Happy Brad's birthday. How are you guys doing today? Buenas tardes, Mami de León. Hi. Ooh,
Oh,
hello. Look at us
yeah, look
matching.
at us. Okay.
What a coincidence.
Yes.
So stunning.
We
So
had to
gorgeous.
we had to do it.
Of course we had to. We're living that Dalmatian life.
You really have better lighting. Hold on, let me get my lighting right.
Yeah, get your lighting.
This is better.
That's cute. That's cute.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm so good, sweetie. How are you?
You're looking stunning as usual.
Well,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
tuning in with
What have
me.
you Yes, of course. What have you been doing this whole time? What has it been, like 10 weeks of quarantine?
I don't know. Overthinking. Trying to
Right.
stay creative. Playing with brat souls.
Normal life. So nothing has changed. Overthinking and playing with Bratz dolls.
That's a quarantine mood. And playing with makeup too.
Yeah, that too. I was like rushing to get my eyeshadow to match too. What are you wearing? That shadow is so gorgeous.
It's Huda Beauty because
Is it really? Bitch.
it's my favorite. It's my favorite brand. Like, their pigmentation.
It's so good. Yeah, this is like their retrograde palette. I don't know how you got that bright though. I need to practice.
Well, I just put it on, so wait 10 minutes and it's gonna be all over the place. Okay, but anyway, let me introduce you. Like everyone knows you already, but in case anybody doesn't know, she's the queen of queens, a rapper, musician, artist, aesthetics queen. She talks faster than James Charles and Trisha Paytas combined, but then she can create the best beat ever. Queen Herby.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. I really need you to introduce me from now on for everything in my life.
I will gladly do it. Okay, so I need to tell you a story. Remember we met in BeautyCon last year, right?
Right.
We met there, and of course I was dressed as a brat doll, and I was walking around, and then I see this queen, and I'm like, why is this face so familiar? So, I used to be like such a stan of Carmen. I was a stan. Like what was it? Like 14, 15-year-old was jamming in my room, playing all of your songs. So, but then I lost track of you. Like I completely lost track of you. And then I saw you in BeautyCon and I was like, and then I rediscovered Queen Herby and I'm absolutely obsessed.
That's so dope because I also lost track of me. And then I became a queen. And then I was like, how do I even begin to reintroduce myself to all these important, like yourself, like 14 and 15-year-olds that grew up and are now grown and Bratz dolls, like walking Bratz dolls. How do I get to these bad bitches again?
I think you did such a great job, and we'll talk about it in a minute because I think like it's really hard to do what you did. Like was going from something that was successful to doing completely another thing that's your own. So, but we'll talk about it. So first of all, let's talk about important stuff, and that's that your new EP is coming May 26th, right?
Oh my God, is that really like this next week? Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday.
Yeah. That's so crazy. Yes, EP8 drops on Tuesday. You can pre-order it.
Super excited. Super excited. Check sounds amazing. I'm obsessed.
Oh my God, that song. I don't know. I was like, that's definitely the most up tempo. It's like so. It makes me work out harder.
Yeah,
so
I love it. I love it. And it's so right. Like every time someone says something to me, I'm like, if you want my best, Girl, I'm gonna need a check.
I'm gonna need to get paid what
Yeah,
I'm worth.
that's a mood. I love it.
It's just about demanding your worth. You know, a lot of
Yeah,
us, myself
which
included, I was afraid to ask for
it's me too.
payment.
It's so hard to do it, I think, but it's so important, and it's like I think it has a negative light to it, but honestly, like it's something we all should be doing when we're working so hard and we're producing. We shouldn't be afraid of like charging, you know? So
I agree. Some people have a way too easy time asking for money, you know, and they're
I
like,
know.
so
Can't relate.
yeah, can't relate.
Okay, so what a few people asked me yesterday that I was asking questions to ask you, and they asked me like, what are you expecting from EPA? Like, what do you want people to get from it, to hear from it? Like, what is it? Because, for instance, okay, so you have so many EPs right now out, and if I want to feel like a bad bitch, I will go to EP6. If I want to feel dreamy, I will go to EP4. So I love that all of the EPs have like a sound story, and I love that because it's just a mood. Whenever I feel on a mood, I will go to a certain EP. Like, what can we expect from it?
8 is the number of abundance, right? So we're talking about check. Like, if you want the best, I'm gonna need a check. So the whole EP is on this topic of self-worth and confidence, which is my favorite brand. Confidence. I have a song on there called Sugar Daddy, for example,
Ooh.
which is a topic I'm very interested in, and I think a lot of people are interested in that topic. So I had a really good time writing a song about her. And then there is one called Dump Truck that's actually just about appreciating your body, right? Like, a lot of people talk about a dump truck like it's your ass. Like, I was always so afraid of showing my body, or, you know, I was just ashamed. And it's something that I've sort of learned how to do as does. He does that for people, like gives them that confidence and that worth, especially right now when people are out of jobs and shit.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I want you to have the confidence to like start your own business or do what you need to do to live your best life.
Of course. Cute. I'm really excited because like overall, all of your music as Queen Herby is so empowering, and I love that. I think that's so incredible because that's the power of music, and you have done it so well. So I'm really excited for EP8. And okay, so I want to turn you so bad into a brat doll for a year now, but girl, your looks are hard. I've tried, and I have failed miserably.
No, not
but
possible. You are the master.
EP8's cover.
Oh,
might be the one.
Okay.
Might be the one. It's really cute. It's really bratzy. So
that you could probably nail that shit.
Well, right now I don't have my dolls with me because I got stranded away in Mexico City right now. So that's not fun. But once I get my dolls back, I think EPA is gonna be the one, girl.
I am so excited for that. How is it out there? Is it nice? Is it safe out there? I feel like you guys are doing good.
I think it's good right now. I think it's just starting to get a little bit bad, but it's definitely not as bad as there.
But you feel safe. You're good.
Yeah. I just need to feel a little bit more creative, but I feel like that's it.
Yeah, that's been the hardest thing, right?
Yeah, it's so hard. Like to be productive, but also creative. I don't know.
But you have your Dalmatian jacket, so everything's good.
Yes. Okay, but you do everything on your own, which is crazy. Like,
thank you. No, I have.
I've seen you.
Sometimes I have help, but I would say lately it's just been me because, well, especially because of the quarantine. It's like I can't be having my glam team over here. But right. I started my own makeup company, so I'm getting pretty good.
Yes.
Like, I know how this shit is made. I like have to try a lot of samples. Like this color I'm wearing today is thick skin.
Ooh,
and she's like the prettiest warm nude, you know, and it's all about getting the undertones right. So once you learn about formulas and color, you're like, oh, you're a lot less afraid to just try, you know, like to try stuff, and then you get better over time.
Yeah, for sure. So I just found out about your cosmetics line yesterday. That's crazy. So,
I need to send you a gift
oh
box.
my
Like,
God.
you need to try this shit, babe,
Oh my God. I
babe,
would freak out. I'm so
babe.
excited.
My lips do not look like this normally, you know?
So, how did that happen? Like, how did the cosmetics things happen? Because, like, I was seeing that you have, like, a palette for each different EP, and that has, like, its own thing. So, I'm
Yeah.
like, this girl is on it. She's on it.
She's just living her greatest fantasy life. You know, you have to demand it for yourself sometimes. Like, Sephora wasn't calling me like, hey girl, let's make a makeup line. So my best friend and I, she's also in music, she was like, why don't we just start our own cosmetics line? And I was like, how do we do that? You know, so we both encouraged each other to the point where we were cold calling cosmetics companies like, hey, what is your minimum order quantity, and how do we get samples, and who's our chemist? And you just do that until eventually you're like, oh wow, we're launching our first 3 shades. Thankfully, I have an audience that already loves me for my music, so I had somebody to talk to.
Right.
And I was like, do you guys like makeup? No pressure, but like, we made this really dope lipstick formula, and then it became lips and lashes, and then recently we launched highlighter. It's just like everything in life. You just continue to grow slowly.
But wait, I saw that you also have, like, shades, and you have, like,
Oh, yeah, frames.
everything. Like,
oh, I'm not even wearing my glasses. I have not been wearing my glasses because I'm at home all the time. But I love, like, really unique. So I'll send you some frames too. You need the EP8 frames for your EP8.
yes. Oh my God.
I'm like, where are my glasses? I don't know.
Iconic. That's so cool. Okay, so I have a question. Let's go back to your EPs. I have a question. So right now with EPA, you're gonna have 10 EPs out. Is that correct?
This is actually, you're technically right, because we did the tiny piano and we did the vignettes. So you're right. Wow. Yeah. We've been doing too many EPs. I feel like we need to this is like
okay. So why are you doing EPs? Like, why are you not doing albums?
I personally like EPs because you get to focus on 5 songs. So instead of just dropping a whole bunch of songs and only focus on one, right? Like, you only really, you make a music video, I found out as an independent artist that we have to also, like, pay a publicist, pay playlisting people. There's a whole team that you have to engage, and then kind of have a timeline for promotion. This is stuff I wasn't doing in the beginning. It still is all fan powered, but I like EPs because it gives you, like, more bullets in the chamber. So if your single doesn't blow up, you just have another one in 3 months rather than waiting a whole year or longer for an album.
True.
But I do love an album because you get to say so much more. It's basically twice or 3 times as much music.
So would you eventually want to release an album as Queen Herby?
For sure.
Ooh, exciting.
And
okay.
I'm waiting for the right time, you know? We just hit 500,000 listeners on Spotify, which is like...
So you're a TikTok, like, star after one of your songs went viral there, so congratulations.
Thank you. No, it's so exciting. So I'm starting to feel it, though. We're going to start working on the album soon.
Okay, so tell me, let's talk about, like, your visuals, because that's crazy. Like, all of your music videos are aesthetic.
You would,
like,
like,
oh my gosh.
You would, because we're like 2 peas in a pod. You like that, like, fashion, quirky, like, dramatic bitch, you know?
Yeah.
I live for that. Like, that's my whole,
Me too.
I'm a Disney princess, but I'm evil, you know? So I can't do it any other way. I've tried to make normal music videos, like, at the club with my friends. It's like, I'd rather make a piece of art if I can.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
My favorite music video might still be, it's a tie between Sade in the 90s because of the Pastel Dreams, or BDE. I really love BDE video too.
Oh, I love BDE.
With the eggplant garden.
Your mind. I don't know, like, I don't know where you get all
And
these
those were not my
ideas.
mind. Those are not my mind. Those were creative directed by my friend Kayla and my friend Lucky. They are the masterminds. Like I sent them the EP and they were literally like, we're making this video. It's going to be this. It's like, they're brilliant. So I can't take credit for it, but I get to star in it.
Of course. And it's your whole concept, so you're living for it.
For sure. But my team is, that's a good tip. If you guys are trying to like start a career or anything, at least find 2 people, 3 people to just help you, because you'll be amazed. Like the universe will send you exactly what you need. If you ask, I need help, you know, you'll get these brilliant
For
people.
sure. For sure. And that's something that I've learned. Like, if you want to do stuff as an artist, and like you were saying, like, you need to do everything on your own, because like people are not. I used to think that people were going to get like reach out to you and like things were going to happen, and that's 90% of the time not the case. So
Right.
you need to do it on your own. So if you
Yeah.
find people around you that are creative and that are willing to create fun stuff with you, then you're golden. And
Exactly.
I think oh my gosh, you've done it. Like,
Thank you. Thank you. And congratulations to you too. You've built your whole empire like by yourself. I don't see anybody helping.
no, nobody.
Indie influencer vibes. Like that's intense. This is the future though. To me, this is the future, because you also control. I mean, being an artist is hard. You got to control your mental state. You got to control your money, like all these things. If you sign 90% over to a label, you're just going to be broke and not able to do what you love. It's weird.
Yeah.
Congrats to anybody that's trying it on their own. It's hard.
Yes, congrats. Okay, so my friend Adrian just joined, and she told me this morning that she was a huge fan of Carmen as well. So let's talk about Carmen for a minute.
Please.
So, okay, so you did Carmen with your husband, Nick.
Yes.
Which is kind of unheard of. Like, I don't know if it is, but I haven't really heard of a duo of like a married couple doing music, and I thought that was so fun back in the day, because like your music videos with Carmen were also bangers, like creative minds. Oh my gosh! And you released 2 albums, I think, with as
Right.
Carmen.
Yeah, is that right? Oh yeah, 2.
I think so, right?
Only 2? Oh yeah, because the first one was an EP, wasn't it?
I think so. I don't remember. I just remember Pulses. That's all I remember, and I loved it.
Oh wow, that one was
Like,
awesome.
the entire album was so great. So
This one.
yes, oh my god, your look back then was like a moment.
It's right above the toilet, so you know it's good.
Of course. So how? Okay, so somebody asked me like, was it a bummer not to tour Leo Rising, or were you ready to move into other things? And I also wanted to ask you like, how was the transition from Carmen to Queen Herby, and why did it happen, and how did you manage to like do it?
I thought it was a huge bummer. Because Leo Rising was our first independent album, and it was the first time that Nick ever produced anything really. So we were so excited, and I think we were like, oh my God, this is so revolutionary. It's based on the zodiac signs. It's gonna be this huge thing. And then we found out what happens when you no longer have the big record label promoting your shit. It's just like, oh, we have to start over. And we did get to do a few shows with Lindsey Sterling. I think, yeah. I was like Jonas Brothers or somebody, right? So we were excited to at least get out and do that. That was like a really interesting time, but we never got to go overseas. We never got to go to South America or Europe or Asia. Maybe we did like, I think we did Indonesia for one like Sephora gig. But it was a big shift. After that, we were like, okay, maybe Carmen is dead, because the new music we were making had all these curse words in it. It was like very honest, and it was very hip hop, like very R&B. And so I was like, well, I've never had a chance to express myself as one person. It's always been the 2 of us.
Mm-hmm. Which is
so
completely different.
Yeah, so different because I used to think, well, what do we want to say together? Which is great. But he got so good at production and he was like, I love producing. Like he sits in the studio all day. I can't get him to stop. And meanwhile, I'm talking to you guys because I love being an artist. Like I love connecting and inspiring or being inspired by you guys. So I was like, damn, what do I even call him? I can't call myself Amy, you know?
Uh-huh.
If I had to give myself a name, what would it be? And it was like, I love the name Herby, like, cause it's like a boy name, you know, but it's also
Yeah.
just really, it's a cute, like tomboy name. But then I found out that it meant warrior and I was like, oh, let's do Queen Herby. And
Cute.
just following intuition, like feeling the feels. We took a long time. We probably took like 9 months to record the music and plan and figure out what it was. But after I dyed my hair black, it was like, oh, she's here.
Yeah.
We did Busta Rhymes video and I was like, oh, okay, this is like
She's
really
arrived.
what I always
She's
wanted.
here to stay.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, so how when you were like when you knew Carmen was it was not going anywhere, was that when Queen Herbie was created in your mind? Like maybe not the name, but like the idea of her, or was it like, or did you have to take some time in between to kind of like see where everything was going, or did you already know what you wanted to do?
Well, there was a lot of frustrating stuff that happened when we were working with the label. Like we had the big record label with us and they actually told me at one point, don't rap anymore. And I was like,
Okay.
this is a problem, you know? This is
Oh my
probably, it's like if they told you like, hey, you can't do any more no more Bratz dolls. And it's like, but that's my whole, you know, this is after.
That's your thing.
Like, they were like, don't do, like I used to do my hair like in this.
Yes.
I love vintage hair. So I used to do my hair like in this.
Iconic.
They were like, you got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing
Oh
that.
my God.
Maybe you
So they were basically asking you to completely destroy everything that was Carmen.
I mean, I don't think they meant bad things with it.
Right.
They just wanted to keep growing and keep making more money. So it becomes this thing where you can tell they want, for some people, success is money. And
yeah.
I
were looking for, let's say, commercial success as much as they could get.
Yeah. And you really have to think for yourself, like, do I really want to just be making a lot of money? I never had that much money until Carmen blew up. Then I was like, oh, wow, this is what it feels like to have money. But I'm still unhappy. I'm still not satisfied.
Oh my gosh.
That's weird, babe. That's
crazy
like,
feeling.
You're like, oh no, I just gave away my soul for this. But it's nobody's fault but mine. So I said,
oh my God.
I said, fuck this. I'm queen. I'm a queen now. I do what I want from here on out, you know? Create.
I think, okay, so I have to commend you so much for that, because that is like brave in a way, because like when you feel like you're getting money and success, but you're like, ugh, this is not me, and then you're just like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna do my thing, and I don't care like if I have to start over, and that's kind of what you did, and I honestly think it's paying off, but it's definitely going to pay off, because I do believe that you're an underrated queen.
Thank you.
And your time is about to come, and you're going to like hit it. So bad.
Shit. And then if we end up with a whole bunch of money, now I know exactly what I want to do. Before I was like, let me just get a bunch of money and then I'll just go to the Gucci store, which I never did. I'm from Nebraska. Like we don't have Gucci. I didn't know what that meant. And now like fashion has become so important to me. It's not necessarily about money. It's just about art. Like Dalmatian print is just as good as leopard print, but we don't get enough Dalmatian print.
Right.
So now we're just doing Dalmatian all the time. Wait till you see the music video on Tuesday. You're gonna die.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so let me ask you. Okay, let me go to my notes, because I have a whole.
Please, you're such a great. You're so good at this, you guys. It's really hard.
So,
it's hard to interview and keep it exciting. It's hard.
I never do lives, and honestly, like I feel like I haven't talked to anybody during quarantine. So when I started doing this, I was like, what, this is communication? This is human communication? I forgot.
I think a lot of people are finding secret talents at this time. I
Yes.
have friends who are like starting to bake, and they're like, oh my God,
Ooh.
I'm really good at baking. And I was like, I want you to send me some cupcakes.
Wait, what video was that? Was it Cheap Talk? Am I correct? Yes.
I am not
Queen
good
of Bacon.
I'm not good at baking. I pretend, you know.
It's all about the look. It's all about the energy.
Bake it till you
Okay,
make
so
it.
can you tell anything about touring as Queen Herby?
Touring.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be on tour right now.
No.
So I'm sad because this is, you know, this is really when you start getting sad because you're like, oh, I really wanted to be out and be with my people. But I think it's okay because the music, I mean, the listeners are still going up. So this only means it's a delay, right? We're just delayed.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see you guys like next year, top of next year is my hope. And I'm thinking it'll probably be around the time of the album, if I'm not mistaken. So
maybe the universe was just like, let's time it all together.
Time it up. It'll just be like that much bigger. We'll have a bigger party than we would have right now.
That's so exciting. Wait, but did you tour already as Queen Herby or no?
No, this would be my first time.
Ooh, which is also kind of different, right? Because when you have someone by your side on stage, is like, I don't know, different. Like you feel like you're with somebody, but when it's just you, like in front of everybody.
I know. I'm like.
But you're ready. You have the attitude. You can conquer the stage.
If there's one thing I'm not, like, I never hesitate on, it's performing. Because I've been doing it for so long, I'm not afraid at all. But I am excited because it's going to be like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
It's gonna
I
be
can just
so
imagine.
Fun, like so interactive and fun. So
that's so exciting. Okay, so wait, so Nick, is he still producing for you? He's directing your music videos, right?
Yes, he does everything, babe. Like he produced him and Pompano Puff, who's my, he's from Pompano Beach, Florida, and his idol is Puff Daddy. So Pompano Puff, those two produce every single song that I've ever made.
Wow. That's great. That's fun.
Yeah, they're amazing.
That's so good. How is it for you to produce with him? I mean, I'm sure like you're used to because you've been doing it for years now, right?
Right.
But
yeah,
how is it to do it now as Queen Herby?
It's nice because I go off in my corner with my laptop and I write all the lyrics, you know, and then I come back and I like sing, you know, I sing the melodies on the microphone and then I trust them so much. You know, they tell me when they love something or when they don't love something, or if I should, you know, edit something. Like we have a circle of trust and everything we make is so, now when you hear a Queen Herby song, it's like, oh yeah, this is really consistent.
You have a sound, and I think that's so, that's so important, but it's also so good. Like your sound is like, you already, like the song starts and the beat starts and you already kind of know that it's you. And
you
it's so
have
good.
to know, it's very Queen Herby, yeah.
But okay, so let's talk about your verses, because you're the queen of writing, you're the queen of verses. Like, oh my gosh, it's so clever. How do you come up with all of these things? How long does it take you to come up with like an entire song? Is it, I mean, I'm sure it's easy for you to just like.
It's definitely not easy. I will say writing songs is really hard, but it's only difficult because I have my attention everywhere all the time. Like I have to turn my phone off. So if I ever don't respond to you, it's probably because I'm working on lyrics. I would compare it to like jumping into a cold pool of water and like staying underwater as long as you can. Like it's very subconscious. Like when you're writing lyrics, you have to say what everybody else is scared to say. And then you have to rhyme it in such a way and pull in like your senses. Like, what does it taste like? What does it sound like? What did his car smell like that summer that you broke up? What was the smell of the Mercedes? You know, like has to be. So it's hard because you have to dig into your sometimes painful experiences that you don't want to talk about, but you know that millions of people are going to relate.
Yeah.
So it takes time. my advice would be, if you're trying to write good lyrics and good songs, is to spend 1 hour a day. Set your timer and force yourself, because it's just like going to the gym. You have to work out your songwriting muscles.
Do you go back a lot to your songs and change and fix lyrics?
Yeah, sometimes I'll even like think of something I want to change after it's already out.
Oh my god, I feel that. I feel that with my photos.
It's never done. It's never done.
You never
have to, at some point you have to say, okay, put it out.
Yes, because if you don't, you're never gonna put it out.
Right.
You can always like you'll always feel like you need to finish something.
Yes.
A little bit more. Oh my gosh, I feel that so bad. So, okay, so what can we expect? I mean, you already kind of told me, but what can we expect from Queen Herby in the future? Right now we have 80 EPs, 10 EPs. We have a cosmetics line. We have tour coming very soon.
Yes.
We have, what can we expect?
First of all, thank you so much for even caring about all of these things. Like, you are so good at this. I didn't know what to expect.
Thanks.
I have to stand. Okay.
Well, you're such a fun person to talk to, and you're so interesting. Like your artistry is just amazing. I'm like,
thank you. Well, I'm gonna have to interview you next time. Gonna have to give you some shine. But you covered it, babe. That's all. I'm launching like some new merch. People have been asking me for vinyls. I love a vinyl. You know, vinyls are in the works. I'm always trying to think of new YouTube content to make, like long form, where I'm talking about, like, sometimes I just want to make a video about chakras.
Just do it. Oh my gosh.
Why not?
I would watch it right now.
You know, you never hear somebody talk about chakras like the way I talk about chakras. You know, like which chakras are like the bad bitch chakras. We need to discuss these things.
That's a discussion that we need to have.
Yes.
On your YouTube channel.
Yes.
So I'll be waiting for that video.
Great.
Okay, so let me see if I have anything else to ask you, but I think we've covered everything.
Look at all these
from
cuties
Carmen
that are on.
to
We got
EPA.
Aaron O'Brien. We got Sunny, Mr. Magic 420. Hi. LIA 91, Starboy 12. Look at all these cuties. Firewife 1020. Sorry, I just like to stalk people a little bit.
Oh my god, yeah, you guys, if you have any questions, please do go ahead and ask right now.
Yes. Like, what are you guys doing? Is everybody working again? I know a lot of people are going back to work. Thank God.
How's California right now?
I mean, people say that it's all shut down, but we really, like, you can still go to the store and pick up what you need. You know?
Yeah, here too. Yeah.
A lot of people are working from home, which actually is kind of great because you could just stay in your pajamas. But there's a lot of jobs that can't do that, so that sucks.
I know. Okay, so here's a question. When will you release a new makeup palette?
A new palette?
Yeah.
Wow. We actually are working on a couple new palettes, but they're a little ways off. I want to say they'll come out this year. It's already about to be June.
It's crazy. Like, where did time go?
What? But yeah, we've been working on some palettes. I'm like, I have to get my hands on one of the Jeffree Star cremated palettes. I'm like, that thing looks crazy. It's literally like a death palette. I was like, I should make one like that. Some more like a Morticia palette. That would be sweet.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But we are working on some new color stories. It's all about the stories. It's no longer just about eyeshadow quality.
Definitely.
But we have quality. I'm like, it has to be a good story. That's why I like using the EPs as an inspiration. Which
is great because I feel like each EP has a different chromatic to it, so it's just perfect.
For sure. It's like a different energy. And each chakra we should do a chakra palette. Oh my God, stop.
Oh my gosh, don't say it. Don't say it.
Such a great idea. Now somebody's going to copy me. Shit.
Oh my gosh. Any advice to rap fast or speak fast?
Oh, advice. For me, it's coffee. You need caffeine. so that your brain can work
Oh my
fast
God,
enough.
yes.
Yes, to get the words. But there are exercises you can do, you know, like tongue twisters, and just practice saying them really fast. If you guys have a smartphone, which you obviously have a phone because you're watching this chat, you can download a metronome app, which is the thing that like clicks the tempo, and you can practice tugga-dugga, 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 and you just do that for like 30 minutes a day.
Queen of pronunciation.
You'll be shocked. You'll be shook.
Okay, so here's the question says, what's your favorite song?
Wow.
I'm guessing that, okay, well, I wanted to ask you that question actually. What music do you listen to?
When I need to write music, I listen to Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, nice.
He is like, to me, it sounds like musical freedom. It's like he doesn't worry about any rules or standards or anything. He says what's on his mind, and it's so eloquent, and he has talented people in the room. So I love listening to Kendrick Lamar, but I also listen to a lot of classical music, which really relaxes me, and I think it helps me with my melodies.
Hello, Mozart.
Yes, exactly. I was like, this guy was a bad bitch. Like, we have to write a song about him.
Yes.
Have you seen the movie Amadeus?
What was it?
Amadeus?
No.
His first
Am I
name,
missing out?
Mozart's first name is Amadeus. And this movie, I'm telling you, it's fabulous. It's like the life and times of Amadeus Mozart.
Ooh.
He was like a prodigy. You know, he spoke like 6 languages or something, and he learned piano when he was 5 or 6 years old. But he was also a hoe. For show. And so it's so cool, because back then you weren't allowed to do that, you know, and he's just a brilliant, timeless artist. So that's a great movie.
I'm gonna watch it. Like right now, I need movie suggestions.
You need a movie, Amadeus. It's so fun. You'll be like, wow. Because it's also back in the times when they wore those crazy wigs and makeup all the time. Like, it's amazing.
I can just think of your cover of Mozart.
It's a Dreamland.
Iconic.
Yeah. It's EP6. It's basically the EP6 cover is me dressing like Mozart.
Are we getting more sad songs?
Wow. Somebody wants some sad song. I will say one of the songs is a little bit sad.
From EP8?
But I will make sure to I have a really good sad song for EP9.
Ooh.
So she's not.
I love a good sad song.
Me too, but it's hard, you know? Like, you have to be in the right mood for it. Most of the time, I just need to be up. I need to be, like, happy.
Yeah.
But sad songs are healing, too.
What instruments do you play?
I play the piano very badly, and I play the guitar very badly. And
okay.
What else do I play? That's it.
That's enough. I don't play anything.
Okay. See, I win.
Yeah.
I do what needs to be done. I don't do anything more than that. I love to sing. I love to write songs. But yeah, instruments, I don't know. The computer is a great instrument too. I guess we can count that.
Oh, and what's your favorite song from like your songs? Or
Wow.
is it impossible to choose?
Right now, it changes all the time. But right now, it's a song called Sugar Daddy.
Okay, we cannot wait for that. Last night I was like obviously watching all of your videos, and now I'm obsessed with That Big.
Wow.
That song,
Great
oh
choice.
my gosh.
That's a great choice. I like to vacuum to that song.
Oh my god. House chores queen with That Big. Like that's everything.
It helps you get through the dishes really fast. Just wash. I am that big.
Iconic.
Iconic. Martha Stewart.
I love our matching moment. That was everything tonight.
I know. Well, I forget where I saw you on your thing yesterday, and I was like, hold the phone. We have the same coat. Shout out to Dolls Kill for that.
Thank you, Dolls Kills, for making us matched.
Yes. The reason I love them, I know they have like some everybody has controversy, but I know the CEO of Dolls Kill, and she was just a musician and built that thing from the ground up. And you know, the same jacket was at another store for like $600, and this jacket like $30, $60, something like that. I just like that you can be fabulous on a budget.
True. Yeah. We love Dolls Kills.
We love it.
It's very Bratzy.
It is very Bratz.
I need one of your visuals to be Bratz inspired.
That would be amazing.
And I need to be on it. So I'm just manifesting it.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. That's going to be a song that's got to be like a girl power song to the max.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, I'll get started on that. I'll start working on that.
Yes, a concept.
So good. A concept. The category is Bratz.
Yes. Did you know today is her birthday?
Is it?
Yeah, they're 19 today.
Wow. Happy Bratz Day.
Happy Bratz Day.
Bratz changed our lives. See, I'm too old for Bratz. We had Barbies, but when Bratz came out, Barbie took a turn for the worse. Like, she was shook because Bratz took over the game.
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. So I have this question that I'm asking everybody who I interview. And that question is, what's your favorite Bratz doll?
I don't even know. I don't even know that. Look, I had Barbie, Stacy, Teresa. I didn't have Bratz dolls. I'm too old.
Okay, that's you're never too old for Bratz dolls. That's the thing.
Which Bratz doll is like Morticia? Like,
you're very Jade-ish.
Jade. I'm here for that. Because you know, for the video, we're all gonna have to be a iconic Bratz doll.
Of course.
So I'm gonna claim Jade then.
Okay. Fair enough.
Are you different every day? Do you have a favorite?
I don't know. It's hard because like.
How many are there? How many?
So there's 4 main characters and there's like 1,000 different ones too. So.
Wow.
It's just a lot, but all of them are sassy and fabulous.
I love that. Yeah, when I was younger, I had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They definitely went on dates with my Barbies, so it was like really weird. It's just I was a weirdo from the beginning. And then I had my favorite doll, my favorite Barbie, which was my Brandy Barbie doll, which at the time was the first time that they had a doll with like mini braids, micro braids. And I remember they were like, we had to invent a new machine at the factory to make micro braids for the Brandy doll. And I was like, I have to have this doll. I'm the biggest Brandy fan. And I still have, that's the one doll that I still have.
Oh my gosh, I love micro braids so much.
Micro braids on a doll, like they're exquisite. And she had like an orange feather tube top or something. It was insane.
Oh my gosh, here's a good question. When are you releasing more acoustics?
Oh, you like the acoustic? You like the acoustic? I need some requests because I can't decide which song to do next. Like to give it that new treatment, that tiny piano vibe.
I love what you did with Mint.
Thank you. That was fun, like a little drum beat. That's
Loved it.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I mean, we could probably try. I feel like we did the top ones. You guys, somebody said new bitch.
New bitch.
Nick,
everyone's saying new bitch.
Nick, you would want me to do new bitch. I love you. Beautiful. Sunny, that's a great choice. Wifey, duh. That would be smart. Wifey would be crazy.
Wifey would
wow,
be
we could totally flip it.
Maybe an acoustics EP. We don't know.
We don't know. We'll just have to find out. Well, what do you got the rest of this week, babe? Oh, it's Memorial Weekend in the States, at least. So people are going to be doing quarantine barbecues.
Cute. Are you gonna do a barbecue?
I mean, I again don't know how to cook,
But
so
you can pretend you are just for a gorgeous photo.
that's
Because
smart.
that would be a
Happy Memorial,
concept.
like take a picture in my swimsuit because usually this is like marking the beginning of summer. So everybody's sad because
Oh my
we're not
gosh,
allowed,
how is it summer already? That's crazy.
right?
Oh,
I
I
think
feel like
the summer is going to be great. It's already pretty hot here.
I got stuck in March. I still think we're in March for some reason.
Right. Time stopped for you like March 13th.
Yeah.
That was the last day of my
Yeah.
life. That was the last day of the old you, right? The new you is still a baby, just
True.
starting. Just begin.
True.
We're just poking our heads out of the vagina to see, is it safe? Can we come out?
I don't know if I want to come out yet.
Take it easy on yourself. Go slow. Go slow. It's good to be cautious.
It's good to be cautious.
Everybody's sending their ideas for me to burn my barbecue while wearing a swimsuit just for Instagram. That's really rude, you guys. That's a fire hazard. It's a concept, but a concept. You will always fight for the concepts. I love that.
Concepts are everything. If we got one, we gotta fight for it.
Oh, I love it. I love that we got to catch up. It's been a while.
Me too. Oh my gosh, I know. I need to go back to LA. I was supposed to be there this summer, but I don't know, with all the whole Corona thing, our year was just like completely twisted. But
just wait. Yeah, I tell my friends, like, just do what feels right. Don't question it. Whatever your gut says, just do that. It's never going to happen again in our lives. We're going to be better prepared next time. But yeah, I can't wait because I can't wait for people to come back to LA. I miss my friends.
have you been doing stuff like during quarantine, as in like, creative things?
For sure. We've been recording music every day. And actually, we just got this new spot. So I've been like working on I've been working on like getting the furniture, like going on, what is it? OfferUp. I found a bunch of shit because the stores are closed. So I was like, wait, I could just get a really cheap, mirror. And I've been just doing my, being creative in any way possible.
We love a positive queen. We really do. That's what they say.
Well, thank you. It's the only choice we have, Well, the other choice is to be negative, and fuck that.
True. We don't have time to be negative. We're too fabulous to be negative.
But I do owe you a sad song, whoever requested that. Thank you.
Yes.
It is
yes. I requested two, so it's two requests.
Great. Okay.
So whenever I go back to LA, I'm gonna take pictures of you. But until then, expect your Bratz doll for sure.
Please. That would be amazing. I can't wait.
Me too. No, really. Like, I've been trying, but your looks are hard, girl. They're hard.
Thank you. I need you to give me some tips though on how to be more Bratz.
You're you got the Bratz look so bad.
Their
It's
eyes
like-
are so big. I need like that tape that goes like this. Oh, see?
No, you already got the snatch dies.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
They're
We'll get it right. I trust you.
true. We have some time to figure it out.
For sure.
So how are you going to celebrate EP's 8th release?
Well, my listeners are organizing a listening party. So I'm just going to roll into that. I'm going to roll into that and just say, what's up? And we're going to listen to the songs together at midnight. And then I'll probably hit a live the next day and just be like, it's out, bitches. But
Gotta remind them.
right. I do have a bottle of tequila at the house ready to go.
Cute.
Tequila on deck, Ciroc, coconut Ciroc ready to go.
Oh my gosh. So last year, I released a song, and its name was Tequila Blanco. So
I
that was
love that.
That was a moment, but of course, it was not nearly as good as your music. But it was like my first time, so I was like, okay, feeling the vibes.
I've been working with some new artists on their first songs as well. And it's the most
Wow.
exciting. Like, I don't care if the song sucks. The most important and most exciting thing is that you started.
Yeah.
Like, that's the last time that you'll ever get to put out your first song.
True.
It's
And it's
so
such an exciting moment.
so special.
It's so special. So if anyone who's watching wants to release a song, but you're too scared, just do it. Because
Just do it.
you're
so
you're not
important.
gonna regret it.
I've released like 100 songs, you know, and I'm still learning every time. Oh, I can make this better. I can do this better. I can do that. So you just have to start with that first song. That takes the most bravery, is putting out the first one.
Yeah. So
congrats.
were you making music before Carmen?
Oh, yes, baby.
Because I don't know anything before that.
True, because you probably weren't even born yet. Remember, I'm 107 years old, okay? So you have to think.
Oh my gosh, you've been doing music since the 1800s.
1981, you know? So, no, I went to a music school in Boston called Berkeley, which was a blessing. And then before that, I was in Nebraska singing in my church every Sunday.
You.
And for a while, I was a wedding singer, which is like when rich people in Boston got married, I would like sing at their wedding with a whole band for like hours on end. We would play like Beyonce to like Ella Fitzgerald. Like, it'd be the whole. So I learned how to perform, and like, I have to say that most of my development came from that.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. And
I've had like 4 lifetimes, you know? That's why it's okay to reinvent yourself and to transform into the greatest fantasy you could ever possibly imagine for yourself. It's okay.
I absolutely agree.
Like,
I think
start.
not a lot of people are like too conscious of like themselves, because like people take for granted their identity, but you can twist it and shift it as many times as you want to, and reinvent yourself so many times, because it's super exciting, and you know, like, it tells you so much about yourself that you didn't know. So
For sure.
honestly, like, I encourage everyone to like kind of like be like, maybe.
What if my hair was green? Like, for me, hair was always so helpful. It's like, oh, if I dye my hair green, like, how do I feel? How do I act, you know? And that's why fashion and makeup and beauty is so fun, because you really can just change it all.
Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing. I mean, if you think about it, this is just a temporary. Our soul is inside of here, just floating around in this body. But someday the body won't exist. So have fun. Have fun with it. Your soul can shine through, you know, no matter what.
Yeah, for sure. Green hair.
Oh my God.
Just get away.
The best 2 words a wedding singer can hear is open bar. We weren't allowed to drink, although that would have been lovely. Wow, that would have been great.
I know, right?
I think I was like 17 or 18 years old, though, so no, I could not drink, technically. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Now put your hands up.
Queen of hitting the notes.
Queen of hitting the notes. Only Beyonce can hit those notes, to be honest. Have you ever seen Beyonce in concert?
No.
The greatest. I've seen her twice, and
Yeah.
she is a god. She's God.
Well,
We have
that's
a
why
god,
she's
her name is Beyonce. Period.
But I'm excited to see you in concert.
Well, I'm going to do my best to, you know, channel my inner Beyonce. That's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Morticia like version, no, it's not going to be anything like it probably. It'll be me though, which is all I'm interested in anyways.
Do you want it to collapse like with other artists?
For sure. I have a feature on my next EP with an artist named Bernard, who is so talented. It makes me sick. And before him, every single one of my features has been a female artist. So this is my first boy.
Ooh.
And every single artist I've ever worked with is like near and dear to my heart, and still like we'll probably get them all on the album. Like I'm really proud of my features because they're not necessarily Beyonce, right? They're not like 50 million followers, but they're that talented, like insane.
It's all about that.
It is. Oh, Mr. Magic knows Durand. Good. Know his name.
To hit you up. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I love all of y'all.
Any mainstream artist you want to collab with?
Oh, shit. Did we already say this? Doja Cat would be so fun.
Oh my God.
We would make such a bop, but I will be patient. I was also just standing.
It's going to happen. We're manifesting
It's going to happen. Also, Kehlani is just a lovely human being. Like she's
another aesthetic goddess.
True.
Oh, gorgeous.
Always loved her. I remember we tried to go see her at LA Pride, and we bought tickets, like me and all my friends. We were like outside, like ready to see Kehlani, and they oversold. Like it was oversold by 1,000 tickets, and we couldn't even get in. Crazy. I was like, Kehlani. So yeah, someday I'm gonna work with her. She's incredible, but I never got to see her perform, so I'm really pissed.
Well, maybe soon.
Maybe soon. I hope that we can all tour soon. Ooh. Rihanna is definitely
right.
No.
I miss concerts.
Rihanna is also, I do listen to Rihanna a lot. The Anti album is like, whoa.
Kim Petras. Well, that's the concept.
Kim Petras. Okay, I met Kim Petras at a party at my friend Bonnie McKee's house, and this was before she even really started dropping. Like she had just dropped her first single, and she was like this shy girl, and I was just like, your style is so swaggy. Like I went and talked to her, and she was so shy, and then like she was like, yeah, I'm about to put music out, and I was like, I need to hear it, and they played it at the party, and I was like, you're about to be a superstar. But she was so humble. I just remember being so shook.
Wow, and now look at her.
And now look at her. Well, you know, we're both.
You need to hit her up and be like,
that would be it. I love her new song Malibu. Her new song Malibu is really good.
What's your favorite Carmen song?
Oh wow, my favorite Carmen song is Acapella.
Oh, memories.
So good. It's like that was my fave. I felt like that was the closest to Queen Herby that we got.
Yes, that's true. Wow.
Right?
Fun. What was it like touring with the Jonas Brothers?
Well, touring with the Jonas Brothers was a dream because they take really good care of their opening artists. So we had enough budget to like have a bus and like do it right. So not only that, but we got to perform for like a crowd of mostly girls every night, which is like my favorite thing.
Gosh.
I'm like all about girl power. So I was like every night, like, who wants to come on the bus with us to the next city? You know, like I need my girls. Like I'm surrounded by boys. It's just me and the Jonas Brothers and Nick, you know. So it was dope. God. It was dope. And they're really nice boys. It's like a real family.
Okay, so this thing is going to turn off in a minute. So let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up, baby.
Thank you, Qveen, for being with me tonight. And let me interview you with our matching codes and talk about everything we talked about. You're an incredible artist. Your music is insane. And I cannot wait for EPA, and I cannot wait for the album, and I cannot wait for everything that's to come with you. Keep killing it, because like we said, you're an underrated queen, but you're getting there, and you'll get to mainstream in a minute, but your talent is there, and thanks for blessing us with your incredible talent.
Thank you for inspiring me and for even responding to me when I fangirled over you at Beauty College.
When I fangirled over you.
I was like, you look so sickening, and you were like, excuse me, are you Carmen? I was like, wow, the world exploded. So thank you. And you're so good at this. You got to keep doing this. This is really.
Oh, thank you.
Like,
well,
you
we gotta do our little visual, our Bratz visual.
Let's do a Bratz visual. I at least want a photo shoot when you're back.
Yes. I'll
Please.
definitely
I
let you
just got a new camera, babe, and I am like getting really good at Photoshop.
Cute. I'm the queen of Photoshop, so.
It's happening.
Okay, this is gonna